Alright, so this is going to be a full day of eating. I've got to be quiet because it's still the AM and we got some dogs that'll wake up the whole damn neighborhood if they start barking. But yeah, I'm going to make some breakfast, some pre-workout meal, and then I'm going to head to the gym. A super important thing to do first thing when you wake up is to neck like a liter of water. If you think about it, you slept 8 to 10 hours, your body hasn't got any water that whole night, so it's very dehydrated, so just don't even think about it, just get it down. So what your boy has whipped up in the kitchen this morning, damn right, chill, is 2 English muffins, 2 eggs sunny side up, and a can of baked beans. This is just a quick, easy digesting carbohydrate. The eggs have some dietary fat in them, so we know having dietary fat pre-workout actually stops us from having low blood sugar whilst we're training. And the last thing we want to do is have low blood sugar and be hungry whilst we're training.
What I was trying to say inside, but I had to be so quiet because obviously it's still early in the morning, is that with our meals, with our pre-workout meals, we try to create structure with our meals. So we want to have a structure with our pre-workout, intro workout, if that's relevant to you, and our post-workout meals, right? So pre-workout and post-workout meals are probably the 2 most important meals for us around the day, because essentially that fuels us for our sessions. That's going to be ideal, right? Because we're going to be optimizing our sessions to the best of our ability. And the reasoning behind my pre-workout meal today was it's an easy digesting carbohydrate, and it also has some dietary fats in there as well, right? So we know having dietary fats in our pre-workout meal basically stops us from having low blood sugar whilst we're training. And that essentially, if we have low blood sugar whilst we're training, we're gonna get hungry, we're not gonna be feeling too good. And that just goes back to what I was saying before. We want to be optimizing our sessions to the best of our ability. So yeah, today I got a pull session today. Trying to hit some better numbers than I did last week. It's a new block in the mesocycle. Hoping to improve in this off season and really start to push up my body weight. But we'll see how it goes. Why you do this? Why you fall all the time? Why you fall all the time? Mother. That's what I thought. You staying right there. I bet. Fuck! For always starting a pull session or anything really posterior chain, I like to just do some simple foam rolling, roll out my lower back, because I've had pretty tight hips in the past, and I'm known for getting pretty sore lower backs just because of all the load and the fatigue over time, right? So if we can prevent the fatigue happening over time, we're going to be able to train for a lot longer, and we're not going to need a deload and whatnot. And also do a few lat activation exercises. Just get some quick, easy blood flow into the lats. Just do some single arm pull downs, and it's not too hard. There's no specific routine of warming up. You kind of have to do what feels right for you, and what you think is best. And then you just start the session warming up, doing a few warm-up sets of the exercise that you're starting with.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no bitch. Swinging and miss.
First exercise is a unilateral pull down. So essentially, when we're doing a unilateral pull down, the benefits of this is it's going to challenge us when we're getting into that shortened range of the lat, right? So we can come all the way down and contract our lats all the way down here. Whereas when we're doing a straight bar pull down with 2 hands, we can only go so far down all the way to our chest.
one shot to navigate the labyrinth. I'm keeping it lit, burn it down to the ash. My life is much more than imagine. I got where I'm at with the passion. Yeah, the word on my back like a atlas. Lit down the ashes. She do not come with no practice. Recipe, passion, and liquor with God in the passenger. Prayer that crashes. I'm in my basket. Blissful but ignorant. I'm dapper but ratchet. I play around in the traffic. I take the risk. Look at me stack up the chips. I play roulette with the magnum. Right till I.
So the next exercise is T-bar rows. But as you can see, those last few reps are pretty shitty. My chest was coming off the pad, and I was using a lot of momentum to get the weight up. Also, another thing with chest supported T-bar rows is when you're tall like me, like I'm nearly 6'4", I just have my feet flat on the ground. I don't have my feet on the padding, just because I find that I'm able to get more of my chest on the padding, and I'm able to get a better contraction with my upper back. I think I had 2 sets, 5 to 9, and 1 set 12 to 15.
Pray we make it through the night. Oh, we make it through the night. You can see it when you look into my eyes. When you look into my eyes, you can see that I'm grind all day. Life been going my way. Life been going my way. When I grind all day. Life been going my way. You can see that I'm grind.
Alright, now we got lat pull downs. I think we got 2 sets of 8 to 10. And 1 set 12 to 15. The good thing with this is we've already pre-exhausted our lat in that shortened range. So when we started off with doing our unilateral lat pull down, we were able to exhaust the lat in that full range of motion where it can get that full depth. But right now we're just going to be burning out on our lats. It's our 3rd exercise in. Big thing we want to focus on before we start pulling with our lats is actually retract our scapula and then do the movement and then pull. What this is going to do is just going to target our lats a lot more, and we're not going to just be moving the weight, right? Our goal here is to be targeting our lat. The goal wouldn't be just moving the weight. Basically what I mean by retracting the scapula, oh, so many people look at you right now.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
What I mean by that is basically you retract your scapula, so you have your hands up here. We're retracting our scapula, right? We're bringing your shoulder blades down, and then we initiate a pull.
Bitch, I'ma go all the way up. They keep on calling my phone. They catching on to the buzz. I got it out of the mud, but I'ma go all the way up. Bad girl from the sewer. She taking me out of this world. Bitch, I'ma go wave all the way up. Nice guy with a cold shoulder. Yeah, we cool, but I don't know you. Wrote a flower and I'm off the potion. Give me superpowers that I won't stop. To the bank roll on supermassive. Big bank.
Next exercise is a upper back cable row. Doing this with a straight arm, straight bar, sorry, to help target our upper back by rowing with our elbows in around a 90-degree angle. Really going to be working upper back traps. It's chest supported as well, so we're leaning against the chest to stop any potential to swing with the bar, and any potential to cheat really. It's a great way to isolate upper back. We've got 2 sets 8 to 10 and 1 set 12 to 15 here.
Untamed and she wide off the goose. Ghost ride, bitch, I come through the roof. Fuck 12, cause they all on my tail. Hella wild and I break all the rules. Chill, bro, you way out of line. Yeah, I know it's a mood.
So that was a pretty successful pull session. I finished off with some reversed flies on the pec deck machine, and 2 bicep movements. Came home, showered up, and then had my post-workout meal. So with my post-workout meal, that is my biggest meal throughout the day. As I was stating earlier on in the video, we've got to start optimizing and create structure to our meals. So I stated our pre-workout meal, intra-workout, if we're having intra-workout, but most people don't really need to have an intra-workout, just with their situation and their goals. Our post-workout meal, so my post-workout meal was so heavy in carbohydrates. The majority of my carbohydrates for the day was in my post-workout meal. This is because when we train, we're depleted of glycogen, and then essentially after we train, our body is more susceptible to absorb these nutrients. That's why we always hear this myth of you need to have a protein shake 30 minutes after you train, or if you don't have that protein shake within the 30 minutes, you're gonna go catabolic and probably die.
Hilarious movie deaths.
That's a myth, that's not true. So essentially, you need to be taking consideration having easy bioavailable source of protein, fast and easy digesting carbohydrates, and keeping our fat intake low. A muffin, 100 grams of cereal, chicken, rice, some spinach, some low-fat mayo, some jam. Now the key with the jam spread is you use a spoon. So you don't need to use a knife and you put that in the dishwasher. Use a spoon that you use to eat the cereal with, plop it on, scrape it on top, and you're gonna get a consistency like this. And then basically you have to assert your dominance. Make sure you're spreading the jam in thoroughly and covering the whole muffin. You don't want to have one real sweet spot and then one normal spot. Otherwise, it's just gonna ruin the taste. So that's why you saw me having jam, rice, cereal, whatever it may be. These sources of carbohydrates are easily digested. It doesn't put too much strain on our digestive system. And I also had this with some chicken, which is an easy bioavailable, highly bioavailable protein, which is essential in regards to muscle protein synthesis and creating that muscle building cycle, right? And the reason why we keep our fat low in this meal is just because fat is a lot more taxing on our digestive system than protein and carbs are, right? It takes a lot more to digest fat. That's why we try to avoid having these fatty burgers or typical bad food post-workout, just because it is more taxing and harder to digest on our system, and we wanting to put more emphasis on the carbohydrates that we're having. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you can understand that. Right, so I'm gonna end the video just there. I hope I was able to provide some sort of value in regards to creating structures around our meals and why we even have a pre-workout meal and a post-workout meal and how you can go around that. I'm just gonna quickly say, like, who am I? Who's this kid behind the camera? I'm 19, I'm currently an online coach, so I coach people in regards to their nutrition, their programming, and helping them have like a balanced, healthy lifestyle. So this is obviously my first video. I'm not expecting much from it. I probably only get like 5 views. However, those 5 people who view my video, I have the potential to impact at least one of them. And if I'm able to impact that one person, that's totally fine. That's great. That's exactly what I'm wanting to get out of these videos, is to provide value and and to make some sort of positive impact to someone else, right? So we got to remember that everyone you see has just as of a complex life as we do, if not more complex, right? Everyone has their own goals, everyone has their own ambitions, everyone's going through their own thing. And if we're able to make some sort of impact, provide some value, then that's great. This whole channel, me making videos and whatnot, is going to be documenting my own journey in regards to fitness, business, creating content, and just general life, right? General well-being. I appreciate you for watching. All feedback is wanted. All feedback is accepted, right? I'm starting off, so I'm gonna take any feedback I can get. But I hope you were able to get some sort of value, some sort of knowledge from this. And cheers for watching.